Hi, this is Mike Bonfrisco. I'm an estate planning lawyer, accountant, and financial advisor in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. For the past 20 years, I've helped families protect and preserve their assets with the use of quality estate planning documents. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what's called a Medicaid Protection Trust and how to protect your assets in case you find yourself needing a nursing home or long-term care facility. If you're thinking about this or done some research on it, then you know that the cost of nursing care is very expensive. Clients often ask me how they can protect their assets in case they find themselves in a nursing home or assisted living facility, how they can preserve some of their assets so that make sure that what they worked so hard for gets passed on to the people that they care about, and make sure that their spouse is taken care of. A Medicaid Protection Trust is one tool I use to accomplish this goal. Now, there are a few ways to protect your assets in case you find yourself in a nursing home. One would be using long-term care insurance. That's an insurance policy that pays for your care at the nursing home if you can. But you have to pay premiums for those policies, and you have to get them long before you ever need them. Another option is a Medicaid Protection Trust, and that's what we're going to talk about today. It's a type of trust that I use to protect assets in case you find yourself getting sick, needing nursing care. As we said, it's very expensive. So how does the trust work? Well, you take certain assets, things like your home and your savings, and you place them in the trust long before you'll ever need the care. The government has said that if we place these assets in the trust long before we need the care, that later on, when we do need care, we don't have to use these assets to pay for our care. Another way to say it is this: by using the trust, you're preserving assets for your family. Later on, if you find yourself sick, needing nursing care, you'll apply for government help. That's the form called Medicaid. Now, when you apply for Medicaid, you have to list your assets. You have to tell them about all the things that you have. But you don't have to tell them about assets in the Medicaid Protection Trust. That's exactly why it was designed. It was designed to preserve assets in case you find yourself in a nursing home and those assets are preserved and not used for nursing care. Now, there's one catch with a Medicaid Protection Trust, because people often say, hey, this seems too good to be true. So what's the catch? Well, the first thing is you need to make sure you're planning this with a qualified estate planning lawyer. But the second thing is, when you create this trust, you have to designate someone that you trust, someone you care about, and who cares about you to be your trustee. Now, in most cases, that's a child, your child, or children. So you would designate your children as your trustee. This way the assets are, you know where the assets are, they haven't gone anywhere, and you can trust the person who's in charge of this Medicaid Protection Trust. Other than that, the Medicaid Protection Trust is a very helpful tool in order to give you some peace of mind and set your mind at ease about what it would look like if you find yourself needing that kind of care. I've been helping families for over 20 years protect and preserve their assets. I hope that you found this information helpful.